through all the little puffy clouds here.
Had indoors, but the night before there was a baccalaureate or something. There was something outside that frozen. I think that was the year RPI had to do it. Switches?
No, I'm taking a movie.
Oh, you are.
All right.
All right, so we've got our rental car, and it's now, what day is it? It's Thursday. Thursday the 13th. All right, we're in the Lou Gardens in Orlando, Florida, and this is the butterfly zone here. And according to the tourist information, this is the largest formal rose garden in Florida. All right, Orlando Airport, the rest of the party. Nice, we got our stuff, we're ready to go. Okay, good. All right, we're on 405 in Titusville, and in a pretty good traffic jam here at 10:16 a.m. Okay, we've passed the first checkpoint, and we are flying here.
The outside.
Uh-oh, here come down the train gates for the drawbridge.
Oh my gosh.
And there's the boat.
There's the boat, we gotta wait for it.
There's a boat over there. We are at the car staging area, Wiggling, and we're well out of the view here. We got to hike about 200 yards to get to the view. And this is a hideous kludge for a video. This is through my binoculars. I should find something to brace them with and get a better shot here. Well, it's about noon, so we got about 2 hours, 20 minutes, 2 hours and 15 to go. We can't go dipping because they got a security rope here. I guess they don't want people tripping and falling in the water. All right, they're still piling in on the causeway here with about 2 hours to go. And this should fill up pretty tightly here. All right, it's 1:15, so we got about an hour. And it's pretty much packed in. All right, what do we got? About 5 minutes. About 5 or 10 minutes?
About 7.
7 minutes. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. Well, we're on our way, and right at the moment, it doesn't look too good. We're on Route 44. We're about 30 minutes out from the coast, and the weather is sort of lining up like they said it would. There would be a lot of thunder stuff piling up at the coast over the launch site, and then it would hopefully ease its way out of position and give them a shot at some open sky. But, oh boy, there's lots of stuff happening in front of us. Here's my travel partner. She's working the navs and the sources. We're working my sources, right?
Actually, I'm going to write about the lightning to your brothers.
Okay. Let everybody know that we're risking our life for the country here.
Yeah.
About to turn a milestone here on the car. Well, not a big one, but an interesting one. And look at that. It's cooler here than it is in Albany, New York today. There's a turn of the tables, eh? Speaking of turning the tables, come on, odometer. There it goes. 65,000 miles. How about that? All right, we have arrived at a location which I shall not disclose because I kind of like it because it's totally kind of uncrowded. And we've got a good view to the launch pad about 12 to 14 miles away. Yeah, that's that's what it sounds like. The last of these thunderstorms are going to roll through here, and I'm about to take cover. Well, these storms are moving, so all is not lost. Ooh, yeah, the lightning is offshore right now. It's still a little scary out here at my beach, and you notice the grains of sand are kind of big. I'm only going to stand here for about a minute. This is a little too risky to be out here with this weather going by. But the launch pad's that way, and if it clears out, we'll certainly see it. But boy, it just is a bit murky today. All right, I'm not the only one who figured out this is a good spot for cameras. And there's the vehicle assembly building right out here. So, ooh, and I saw a mullet jump. I should have brought my fishing pole.
It's just.
Yeah, we're still watching the Air Force One transit over the. It's hard to say which way he's going to land, but he's supposed to land on the shuttle landing strip. But he's a little high when he got over it just then. So we're about an hour away or so from the possible launch window. It's going to be really close. There's some good weather in one spot and some bad weather in another. But you'll notice one thing now. I've gone mask and I've moved myself from... There's a mob over there and it's too much for me. And nobody's got masks on and nobody seems to care. So I'm kind of here in the swamp where I'm all by myself, which is good. All right, here's the gear, my trusty Lumix LX-100. Doesn't have much glass to reach out though, but it's 4K, so that's good. And I got my 10-year-old Sony HVR-A1U, which is an HD camcorder. It uses tape, yeah, what's that? It's got a 10:1 optical, which is decent, but nothing stellar. Well, with about 15 minutes to go, it got scrubbed. So we're done for today. Here's a little something interesting in the city of DeLand on the way back to town, and this is called the Hotel Putnam. Built in 23, it was the biggest, most fireproof hotel, and you know, it looks an awful lot like the Hollywood Tower of Terror, and it's been vacant since about 2011. Somebody's trying to turn it into expensive apartments, and that wouldn't be such a bad idea. They've got some new windows in here that weren't here last week. So it's launch attempt number 2, and we're game for it, but it's same conditions as the last time, I'm afraid. So we're back at and we've got a good parking spot. The tripod is set up on my socially isolated photography spot. We're all set. Now we're just kind of wandering around checking things out. Well, here's one thing I gotta watch out for. It looks like I set up in the middle of a fire ant zone. These guys could be trouble. All right, I didn't really feel like fussing with fire ants because I got a nice welt on my hand from the last visit here. And so this spot was open, and I'm taking it. Fido is having a fun time out there. But where is his mask? Oh, he's carrying it in his mouth, okay. So we got our little encampment here. We're very cozy. A beautiful sea breeze means it's about 15 degrees cooler than a parking lot. And Mr. St. Augustine is here with us. At a socially acceptable distance. By the way, the wind's blowing from right to left, so He's in good shape there. As long as he doesn't mind breathing our cooties. Yeah, these folks are keeping a good distance from each other, but they're having a little bit of a problem with the tide. Their beach has disappeared. All right, we're about 23 minutes or so out. Got the cameras set. And the weather's supposed to be pretty good over there. Word has it that it's green over the Cape right now, and we just hope that something doesn't float in and spoil the party.
Looks like it's going up.
We got about 1 minute, and it's all green. There it is. There she goes. Whoop, right through the cloud. It's gonna come out the other end here in a second.
There it is.
Oh yeah. We're gonna hear it pretty quick.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, that was spine-tingling as usual. We're getting the sound right now.
Oh, we don't have to drive back tomorrow.
Look at the corkscrew of stuff, how the wind changes with altitude. Yoo-hoo!
Did it.
Okay. Crowd's going to start filtering out here, but a little too close for comfort here, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, more power to you. So our ultra top secret rural viewing place is pretty well emptied out. Good choice. We had a nice isolated spot on the water. Would have been nice to have been about, say, twice as close, but heck, when you're ear witnessing it and eye witnessing it yourself, 18 miles is close enough. Good night, everybody.
Station Houston on the Big Loop. Houston and station are now go for docking. Chris, you can monitor for steps 3 and 4. 3 and 4 in 1.104. Crew Dragon approach and retreat monitor.
X Dragon, we copy, docking complete. To say that it's been a real honor to be just a small part of this 9-year endeavor since the last time the United States spaceship has docked with the International Space Station.
We have Bob Bankin from SpaceX Demo 2 mission entering the International Space Station. Followed by Doug Hurley.